Hey guys, and welcome back to the Chelsea. Episode 20 is it already? This has gone quick in my opinion, as we are still on the chase for this top spot. Manchester United are at top. If you haven't seen the last episode, I highly recommend that one. That was an absolutely whirlwind of emotions. Well, mostly one emotion, as I'm going to show you the calendar for today straight up, because it's not any easier. With Man City, Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League, Arsenal, then who's this? Crystal Palace and Bournemouth. I think I'm going to sim those two at the end and play these first three, because although we've got a bit of a gap in between us top spot and the second place team in the Champions League, I don't want to risk anything. But Man City and Arsenal, not going to be easy. Also want to see where they are in the league. Manchester City look like they're in 5th spot on 26 points. That is actually 5 behind us, so we're doing well. And Arsenal struggling heavily. Look at that. 17th position with 4 defeats already in 12 games, is it? I think it is. And yeah, that's not good enough for the Gunners, so hopefully we can dent it even more when we play them later on. And as for top scorers, just notice Timo Werner on top, 11 goals, and want to keep that going, as we need to change the team up. I think it's very tired from the last game, because we've got a really bad schedule at the moment, so need to take that into account. And as I'm simming forward to get to the day closer, I've actually got an offer in for Hassan. I actually accepted one before from Crystal Palace, and we've got another one here from Lille, and Lille's an actual decent team as well. Not saying Palace aren't, of course they're decent, but 70 rated at 18, and he's getting loan offers from big teams. I'm liking that. Oh, what's with all these bids? One for Alonso, 20 million from Frankfurt. You know what? That is very acceptable. It's almost 7 million more. Well, it is over 7 million more than his evaluation, and I'm going to accept it. Reguilon is one of our priorities in January, and 20 million for the backup left back is a very good deal. And I was actually quite wrong. We did have a long break between the Manchester City game and the game before, just didn't sim enough, as we can actually put out a full strength team now, which we need to, with Oblak in the net, James, Skriniar, Tomori and Alaba at the back, with Tomori and James keeping the places, Kante, Havertz and Kovacic in the midfield. Hopefully they can keep running it with Ziyech, Werner and Pulisic, now 84, I think he was 84 in the last one anyway, up top. So hopefully Pulisic can get involved a bit more like I want him to, but we've just got to get the win. Aspie asking to play, but Reece James is doing too well. And here we go, Manchester City's first trip since, that big game in the Champions League final last season. So hopefully we can dent them again, as it looks like they've got a new keeper. A couple of new players in that since last time, and that's a bit unusual. With who is this? It's Zach Steffen in the net, the Dutch, with Cancelo, Laporte, Fernandinho and Angelino at the back. That's still the same. Rakitic, Rodri and De Bruyne. We know what Rakitic is capable of, with Silva, Aguero and Sterling. So actually, only one change. I said it were mostly changed. It isn't. The bench, Matty Cash, Ricardo Pereira, but Cancelo. I don't like seeing him in the team, because of course I wanted to buy him, because he was the highest rated player there, right back, and he wasn't getting played at the start of the season, but now he's getting played. It's changed my mind a bit. And here we go. Kai Havertz in the middle. Can we get off to a good start here against City? No. What a wayward pass from Havertz, as Rakitic already scored a hat-trick against us. I think that were the first ever game we played against him. With the ball back to Laporte. They're going all the way back. What they're doing? Finally coming forward. And that's a good interception. That is from Alaba. And he stepped around his man very well, Cancelo. Really decent from him. Gives it to Timo. Timo to the other side of the field to Ziyech. Probably shouldn't have passed it. Kept on running, as Ziyech's going to try and cross and win a corner. Now what can we do with this? Going to put it straight into the centre. It looks like it's off to Havertz. And Havertz! Oh, just heads it over. Good chance for the cam. And here's Aguero. No, it isn't Aguero, it's someone else, but it's gone to Aguero now. Good tackling from Tomori, and we've actually won a goal kick. Don't know what Man City were doing there. Apart from the Havertz chance, it's been fairly quiet. And can we create something here to make some noise? Kai Havertz drops it off to Ziyech. Tries to put it back round, but Fernandinho at the back actually doing well. Wonder where the new centre-back is. I'm sure they've got someone else, so that might be just me imagining things, as they're coming forward with menace. Raheem Sterling at the left-hand side goes into Kevin De Bruyne, one-on-one, shrugs Kante off, and De Bruyne scores. Oh, you've got to be stronger there, N'Golo. Don't blame you, though. It is De Bruyne, one of the best players in the Premier League, who gets Man City the lead. The ex-Chelsea man, but I don't like it when people say he's ex-Chelsea. It wasn't really, was he? Like, 3 games. Wasn't really a Chelsea faithful like Hazard was, and the likes of huge people who they let go. Salah played a few more games than him, but yeah, nevertheless, he scored, and that's not what we need after beating Manchester United in the last game. We're losing to Manchester City in this one when we're chasing the league. Man United's top of it. And here's Reece James coming forward. Reece James put it down the line to Hakim Ziyech. Can we get a chance off here? Hakim Ziyech's through. He's got men to sweat it to Hakim Ziyech to Timo Werner. And that's his 12th of the season. He's not missing that. An instant reply from our main man up top. Yeah, I mean, most of his goals probably have been sweaties, but I'm not complaining. What a finish from, well, what a pass from Ziyech. Can't really say what a finish when it's just a tapping at the back post. Still, was on the angle a bit and Stefan was caught off guard. It's 1-1 at the bridge. And Ziyech, can we get 2 here? Look at that for a back header from Hakim Ziyech. Now Kai Havertz, keep on running. People tell me he should play on the wing. Maybe he should prove he can here. Keep on going. Down this right wing. Keep on going, Havertz. Keep on going. Whip it in. Timo, rise. And he has done it. It's 2-1. I might actually start playing Havertz on the wing. What a run from Kai. And it's Timo for his second. The German link up once again. And I didn't think he would get in there. Lampard sandwiched him along with Cancelo. And he's still got his head on it. Stefan probably should have stepped one more step to the right. But I'm not complaining like last time. And we are 2-1 up. Completely changed this game around. And can we get another look at that? It's Kante. Straight through to Timo for a hat-trick. Timo to chip his man. And it's 3. What a... Oh my God. Couple of minutes. And it's another hat-trick for Werner. Honestly, it's just turning into a defender's nightmare at the moment. Look at that. Kante with a perfectly timed question about offside. But, of course, FIFA mechanics make it so you can't actually be offside. As it's chipped over Zach Stefan. And what a chip that is. What a way to end a first half hat-trick against Man City. My voice is going, even shouting. And here's N'Golo Kante. It can't be more, can it, in this first half? As Havertz gives it to Ziyech. Wants it back. Kai Havertz. Good touch. Can he finesse it round? He's going to score the tap in, isn't he? And he is. What has happened to Manchester City since they scored? It's 4-1 to us. And all the Germans are getting on the score sheet. Well, I think they're still impacted from the Champions League final, the way they're going about it. And that was a close one, 4-3. We've already scored 4 in this one as well. We struggled to score 4 against, I think it was Burnley until the last couple of minutes. And we've scored 4 here against Manchester City already. Pep must be angry as hell because we've deserved it as well. And at half-time, it must be a nightmare for the citizens as they trail by 3 goals in a 4-1 game at the bridge. Oh, I'm not going to make changes or anything, but it's a horrific season for City so far. 5 points off us, and we're beating them, so we should be 8 points off them at this rate, and we're even helping out West Ham, who we drew to last time out, I think. Or it might have been the time before, as De Bruyne tries to kick them off. They, of course, took the lead, but them 10 minutes of total football have put us in the lead, as Rakitic could play a 1-2 here. He has done. Aguero making the run. We've got to be careful with the defending, but Skriniar has done well to hold him off. Now, Bernardo Silva, as I think David's gone as well, as he has in real life, but Alaba dealing with everything. And what a move this is to get us out of danger. Hakim Ziyech on the counter. There's Werner with a good move. Fernandinho not close enough. Oh, it should have been 5. Timo with a chance for his 4th. And here is a move. Can we get this with Werner? Yes, it's been quite quiet in this second half, apart from an earlier chance, as Timo Werner's got a chase back. They're playing it around the back. And to be honest with you, it suits me. And here's Man City's actual chance, I think, as it's 4-2. They've got one back with, actually, I don't mind it because it was so boring this second half before that. It's Rodri with a thunderbolt. Yep, good finish from the Spaniard. He just couldn't clear it. Look at that, Skriniar, come on. You've been consistent so far, and that's a bit of a letdown. All Black probably couldn't have saved it. Don't blame him. It was just a good strike. However, can we dent it even more and get 5 goals for probably the first time, I'm guessing, as Mount has the ball. Come on for Havertz. As Ziyech now. Hakim Ziyech, good touch. Through to Timo. Timo with a good run. It's off the post. Timo had to try and just hit it. I just tried to hit it, seeming as it might have bounced into the box. But Reece James keeps this attack alive. Here's Reece James. Passes it back to Mateo Kovacic, good touch from him, but not good enough. In the 92nd minute, or 91st at the moment, 2 minutes added on, they've got a chance, but we've tackled them with Reece James, who's been solid as ever in these few games he's played. We've been tackled again, but the full-time whistle goes. 4-2. Good. I thought we were in for a nervy one then, after they scored, because they did push a little bit, but no venom in the attacks, as we get the 4-2 win. One more goal for them, and it would have been a repeat of the Champions League final, but you can just see by Man City's possession how boring that second half really was. Now we're going to Kiev. Look at the points. 4 games, full wins. Dynamo Kiev on 2 points, and we're 7 clear of Sevilla. We should be definitely going through, as Alonso has been sold. Don't like to see it, but of course expected it when we sold him. But I like Alonso Marcus in real life. As yes, Azpilicueta is probably going to get some playing time here as I change the squad. And here it is, all black in between the sticks still. I want some strong players with Azpilicueta, Upamecano, Perez and Maatsen. A full changed back line there with Jorginho, ever-present Kante and Mount in the midfield with Hudson-Odoi. Timo Werner is still playing because he's just got a hat-trick and I want to see him score a couple more goals with Benrahma on the left. Of course, he's probably going to come off for Giroud, but to be honest with you, I don't like using Giroud. Maybe we call Tammy back at one point for these Champions League games. But yeah, just got to get the win here against Kiev. Let's have a look at the Kiev lineup as the pyrotechnics have just been turned off behind the net. That's a shame. I like them fireworks. So we're going to have a look at the full team when it comes up. Probably not going to get through the whole names. With Boyko, Kadrosa, Shabanov, Berda, Malonkevo, Verbic, Shepelev, Sinjochuk, Karakev, Bulaski and Sol. Actually, I did get through them. Probably not correct in any way, shape or form, but here we go. Can we get another victory at home? And here's Azpilicueta coming forward straight away. Uses Timo. What a ball from Timo. Straight to Benrahma. He did that well with the back. I don't know what the keeper were doing there. Had my attention. As it goes into Hudson-Odoi. 1-0 already. And it is. 4 minutes in, we are on the form of our lives. All the players on the form of their careers at the moment. As Hudson-Odoi gives us the lead. What a run. What a pass from Timo to start the move off. And what a goal from Hudson-Odoi. Squeezed it under the player's foot. Beautiful. And yeah, didn't expect that so sudden. Hudson-Odoi does like the Champions League. And I do like him at the moment. And can he do it again? Here he is. Timo Werner out to Benrahma. Good touch. Timo gets the ball back. Timo Werner to shoot. And what a save from... Is it Boyka? I think it is in the net. As that was almost 2-0 within 10 minutes. Can we win the header? No. And that could have been again. They need to win though, of course, if they're going to try and keep up getting into the next round with us. Because Sevilla and Ajax, the two other favourites in my opinion, playing each other at the same time. So they do need a victory. Oh, and that's a bad tackle as well. Mason Mount. He's got another red card. Ah, no. I paused because I thought it were over. I thought we'd got rid of it. I clicked X, of course, to hoof the ball. But it's gone straight through his player. And that's the second red card we've had in this Champions League with Mason Mount as almost chipped Oblak there. And here's Sol with the ball now. Don't give him a chance. It's in the middle. Big save, Oblak. And we're under the cosh from now on, I think. I love saying that, under the cosh. As Maatsen has to get rid of it at the front post. Doesn't. It falls to one of them. And he's hit the side netting offside. And despite going down to 10 men, we've actually done pretty decent. I mean, they've had them 2 chances. But here's Werner. Spins out, gives it to Jorginho. Waiting for Werner again. Good flick on to Kante, who's going to give it back to Werner. Just going to try and have a pop now, and it's off the crossbar. What a shot from Timo. He should have 2 finesses already. What a hit. And it just came off the top of the bar. And here's Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's already scored a goal. Can he get an assist here as we push forward just before half-time? Goes into Benrahma, but never a good ball, that one. As this is Karakev with the ball. Good hoof up. That was actually a B tap as well. So it should have been a shot. But it goes to one of our players. Maatsen gets it back. And he's run straight into his man. That'll be half-time, I think. And yeah, seeing as we were 4-1 up against Manchester City at this point in the last game, it's been a bit disappointing and flat, this one. But of course, we've got a red card and we are down to 10 men, which is very, very... I don't know what very. I don't know what I'm going to say. As Havertz is probably going to come on now and take Werner off for Giroud. Want to rest him. And here's Kante. We've actually started a little brightly from kickoff. Here's Said Benrahma now. Keep on going, Said. Keep on going. And we're going to try and finesse it then because we've had his luck with him today, although we haven't scored with one. And that was a good opportunity to do so. And here's Hudson-Odoi. A couple of minutes later. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Look at that. Shredded the defender. What pace he's showing. As we're going to try and sweat it across net. Another block as always. Need to stop doing that when the sweaty isn't really available. But hey, we've had his luck with him, so I'm going to keep on trying. And also, Hudson-Odoi, we need to play him more. Absolutely outstanding player as he gets it back here. Pass it to Kai Havertz. On to Olivier Giroud. Now Benrahma. Giroud, make that run. I want you to head it. But we're going to go to Hudson-Odoi again. It doesn't work. Still Azpilicueta to keep it in. What is this move? Giroud. Oh, hits the post behind the net. And come on. One more chance, please. As that's a good chip over. That's a handball from them, I think. As Giroud has the ball. Olivier Giroud out wide. Good footwork from the Frenchman. And he's got into the box, and he's going to try and shoot, and it's a poor shot. Everything till the finish. And in another one-half dominated game, we've got a chance right at the end. Can we actually get a goal in the second half? As no, it almost was from Havertz, but they should be blowing the whistle, and there we go. Another 1-0 scraped one against Kiev. I think that should see us through for definite now. As yeah, 15 points from 5 games. I'd have faith, but I've got to have a word with Mason Mount at some point for all these red cards. Back to Premier League business as Man United and Liverpool keep on winning, and we have Arsenal. Oh, and here's the team that we're going to go with. Oblak in the net, James, Tomori, Skriniar, going to swap them around, and Alaba with Kovacic, Kante, Havertz, Ziyech, Werner, Pulisic. It's full strength, although a couple are tired. And I blame Mason Mount for that because I had to put Havertz on to cover for him. And yeah, the rest I think I made some stupid quick subs. I haven't had the luck against Arsenal, that's why I sigh. Because although they are 9th on 21 points, only behind Spurs actually, who are struggling as well, we have been knocked out of the Carabao Cup by them and had 2 draws against them I think last season. So yeah, not feeling fully confident, but we've got to try and sweep that around because you need to be confident in football. Oh, and just to make it worse, we're at the Emirates. Didn't think we were away from home, as Arsenal have Emiliano Martinez in net with Semedo, Rugani, Socrates and Tierney at the back. Torreira and Granit Xhaka sit in front of them as CDMs with Pepe, Ozil and Aubameyang. And who's the striker? Andriasuk Milik. Yeah, I think actually Lacazette has moved. Nketiah's on the bench, Saliba's on the bench, and Mkhitaryan, who was the captain last time out and absolutely dominated us with 2 goals. But hopefully it can be different here, as we need the win to keep up with the pack. And a couple of minutes in, nothing's really happened. It actually might be more than a couple. I can't see the time at the moment because it's showing you Timo and his blistering form. Number 11 might change that to 10. As it's 15 minutes in, we've got the ball here, through to Timo, turn round, he's done it well, but Socrates is there. And Nelson Semedo down the wing, stopped by Alaba. Going to go forward to Pulisic, who needs to get a bit on form now, because he's getting left behind with goals and assists by Havertz, Ziyech and Werner. As we've got it to Werner now. He's got Havertz making the run round him. Go for Kovacic. Now to Havertz. Good touch from Kai Havertz. Got to score. Posting in. And what a goal from him. Amazing. Yep, only one word to describe him now. And if you're wondering why I'm sat forward as well in my chair, it's because my back is sweating like mad here in the UK. It is boiling. As that is a huge finish. Get back into the game, Max. Come on. As yeah, 1-0 up. Need to keep it. However, here's Nicola Pepe. Goes out wide. Here's Tomori coming across to Pepe again. Pepe with good skill, but we've got the ball off of him. And let's get forward. Kante. Oh, I passed it straight into his man. And that's not a good place to lose it, because Aubameyang's on it. And he's hit the post, but luckily, unlike us, it's come back off the post. And if we can get a counter on here, which it looks like we're not gonna, could have been good. And just before half-time, Milik has it. They haven't been out of this game. It's still only 1-0 as they've passed it back to Granit Xhaka, the controversial man at the Emirates, well, especially earlier on in the season, along with Guendouzi, as we've robbed the ball here, and we can't get past this man. Just blow for half-time, referee. We've only got an extra minute, actually, so it's okay. Maybe a little counter-attack. Don't blame the referee if he blows, though, as they've robbed the ball, and there we go. 1-0. I'm considering taking Pulisic off, because he hasn't been in these games, and he needs to get taught a lesson. I've put up with it long enough. And he's not doing well. He's like Ziyech was at the start. So yeah, I'm actually going to take him off for Hudson-Odoi, who's doing equally as good. And he can play on the left wing, so that's okay. And they've actually started well. Look at this. They've started well as Arsenal. Look at this in the box. We've got the tackle in. I think it was Tomori with it. As we've got an attack on down this side, though. Hakim Ziyech to try and get past Tierney. What tackling from Tierney. That's a tongue twister if you ever need one. As we still need to keep the pressure on, though. Aubameyang with the ball. Goes back. Ziyech's got his foot in, but we're not getting it. Nelson Semedo now, who was the best player when we played him last 2 times in the Premier League, but didn't play that well in the Cup. As Ozil has it now, still at Arsenal. Granit Xhaka needs to put the pressure on him, Skriniar, as he goes out to Aubameyang. It feels like they're building up to something, but Oblak, what are you doing? Shouldn't have conceded the corner there. Should have caught that with your hands, instead of trying to kick it when James was close. As it's, I think, Aubameyang or Ozil to whip it in. Headed away and cleared away. However, not convincingly, as we've actually robbed the ball. This second half, although we scored in the first, I'd say has been more entertaining. But on their part, as Aubameyang tries to pass it back and Reece James has to put it behind. Pressure building from Arsenal. And I don't like it. Ozil with another corner. And can we clear it? No need, because Oblak touches it. Arsenal still coming forward though as Havertz runs into Semedo. Passing it on the edge. Torreira comes into play. Just need to steal it and give it Werner and we should have a goal. As it's gone back to Granit Xhaka. Torreira, come on, just stand strong. As it's going to be whipped in. No, it isn't. They're really playing on my mind here. So much useless passing like Man City in that second half. And the first game, Skriniar gets it away. And I honestly hate this game. Look at this, they're through. And they've scored. I honestly give up. So much patient play, which is garbage, going back and forth and back and forth. And I think we've cleared it, and we haven't. As Aubameyang goes to celebrate with the manager. No, he does a flip in front of the fourth official. That's pointless. Yeah, let's have a look at it again. It was Hudson-Odoi with subbed on, not winning his header. How about that for karma? Pulisic will be laughing on the bench as Reece James probably should have cleared it again. But of course I don't blame him, because if he would have cleared it, probably would have hoofed it into the top of his own net. And Aubameyang, the danger man, has a goal. Never can beat Arsenal. And here's Reece James. Uses Kai Havertz. Can we get a goal here to reply? We haven't been in this second half. And we might be here with a free kick. Mason Mount gets the benefit of the doubt coming on. And that's another rhyme. I got a comment saying I rhymed last time without knowing. And I've done it here as Kovacic tries to crack it. Don't even know it were a corner actually. As can we score from one of these? Haven't scored from one, I don't think. As it falls to Alaba, to Kovacic. Crack it again, and it's come off everyone. It's fallen to Kovacic again, and we've robbed it. Oh, Arsenal, woeful defending. As Mateo Kovacic, he always pops up with an important goal. Look at this, a menace with his long shots, and it's caused so many problems. Diving on the ball for a header. I think it was Tierney with it. And yeah, falls to Kovacic, his third goal. I think Arsenal's learnt there not to dilly-dally at the back as Mount. Again, putting in a tackle, which it just doesn't curly slides right. And you might be thinking I'm going mental talking about curling slides all the time in my games. But yeah, it really makes a difference. Like Hudson-Odoi was a good one there. It blocked off a pass, but Mount goes through his man. As we've got to concentrate here and definitely not slide with Skriniar, who easily gets the ball away. And here's Arsenal in the 88th minute. Just got to shut up shop now. As Luka Vasquez gets it, coming from Madrid, I guess, as he goes to the edge of the box. Can't concede here. It will be a huge blow, but Oblak saves us. I don't know how I'll let him go through. Get rid of it. Straight up to Werner. Win your header. It's a bit far back, but we're going to play it safe now. We're going to pass it back. Unfortunately, yes, it's come to that because we're still in a title race this early on, and we've got a huge victory. And 3 huge victories, in fact, today in a absolutely, well, this crucial time of the season. 3 absolutely huge games in Man United, Arsenal, we'll count Kiev as well, and Man City. 4, actually, and we've won them all. Oh, Manchester United and Liverpool winning again, but I say this a lot. If we go and sim this Bournemouth and Palace game now and we lose, I will be fuming as Hassan goes up to 71 rated. Probably going to rotate the team, but not go as far as putting him in. And here we go. I actually think this is going to be the team for both games. Palace and Bournemouth, unless anyone gets injured or suspended, with Oblak in the net still. Azpilicueta, Skriniar, Upamecano comes in, and Alaba with Jorginho, Havertz, Kante, Ziyech, Werner and Pulisic. 3 changes, Aspi, Upa and Jorginho. So the OGs, as you can call them, Azpilicueta and Jorginho from the squad. Upamecano, can't say the same, although he's been overshadowed from Tomori. He was good in his start of this second season, but he's been overshadowed now. As can we get the victory at home against Palace? A lot of home games. They're off the back of 3 defeats, and it's a 1-0. It's a good job we put Jorginho in the team because he scored a penalty, but I don't like it being that close. And let's get into the second one now. Bournemouth, straight in. Man United and Liverpool winning again. The pressure is on us to keep getting these victories, and we can't drop off. Hopefully they can at one point, but come on. Bournemouth, the team to beat at home again at the 6th of December. Can we get the victory here? They've got 2 defeats and a win. But please, 2-0. Jorginho gets injured, but Werner with another 2. And that's going to end it off as we go back into the Champions League, guys. I think I'll actually have to play a full-strength side as well there against Sevilla because they're only 7 points behind. Yeah, it's actually a lot more than I thought. But I'm going to look at the Premier League to end this episode off. It's been a decent bit of recording this. A lot of good games and a lot of good victories. But where are we? Please say one of them dropped points, and they didn't. They didn't, of course they didn't. Liverpool unbeaten, Manchester United only beaten in that one game. Who did we draw to? West Ham, that was it. We've actually dropped off at the moment. But yeah, if we could have turned that into a victory, it would probably be second by now. But unfortunately, guys, that is the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed. I definitely have. Episode 20 of the Lampard Legacy Career Mode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want more of this. Also, I'm going to try and kickstart my Instagram account again. So if you want to follow that, it should be in the description below. Updates on if like there isn't a video and I've missed a day, which I don't intend to at the moment. But yeah, if there's any information that wants to go on this channel, it will be on the Instagram, probably stories. And I'll see you there if you join. Stay safe, have a good day. In a bit, peace.